traveling far at the speed of light. Take a journey far deep beyond the night. Whatever comes your way, believe the strength within your heart. Sparkling memories, a tale to be told again. Going back to the day we used to dream. There's magic in the music. Catch a star. I'm a melody. So sweet. Come and see the parade. Celebrate the joy and love you feel. No matter where you go, no matter who you are, you can always return to the music flowing from your heart. Follow your heart's desire. Make all your dreams come true. All the wondrous memories bringing these smiles to everyone. Every heart. Magical song. Look to the right, do you see that? Stars so bright. There's magic in the music. Feel the night. The melody. Songs we love. Come and see the parade. Celebrate the joy and love you feel. Here comes the shooting star. Sparkling wonderland. Painting rivers and mountains. The music flows from our heart. Follow your heart's desire. Make all your dreams come true. All the wondrous melodies bringing these smiles to everyone. Every heart. Magical song. Magical song. Flying so high, what a wonderful time singing magical
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Disney Parks Roblox's YouTube channel. If you enjoy the content you are seeing, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the like button. It helps a lot as we continue to branch out and create trailers, teasers, and special previews for our park and allies. For those who are listening YouTube live streaming, we appreciate and hope you enjoy the show. With that out of the way, let's get into the action of the final round as part of this month's Springfest, as our 4 esteemed panelists discuss and vote on the last remaining 8 amazing Disney parades in our current bracket. Which parade will move on to the semis or win the entire thing for the finals? It's time to find out here during Magic Madness. And ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Magic Madness, and let's get into the action. So my name is Joe. I will be the head moderator along as one of the 4 panelists here tonight, and we'll get to the other 4 in a minute, but I need to go over something, which is those who are registered to play, you'll have the opportunity during this time for the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals to call in. To do that, you head on down to the bi-monthly information tab over at the text channel, and then you can just hit the button and insert tonight's code and the selection you will choose. With that out of the way, let's head into this event. This should be a fun one because it's our finals. So with that out of the way, let's hear from our panelists. Panelists, Roblox username, interesting factoid about yourself, and any affiliation we have with the Road Disney community who would like to kick things off.
I think we'll just go in order from what I see on your screen.
All right, go Bell.
Yeah, that puts me first. Okay, hi, I am Bellapois 2712 member, the owner of WD Imagineering. Fun fact, we are one of the oldest, longest running Roblox theme park groups on the site. And our association with Disney Parks Roblox is that we are one of their first partners.
Hi, I'm Kevin McCamera, also known as Kevin, and I am the Director of Development here at DPR. Fun fact about, I guess, our group is that we are the recreation of basically the Anaheim Park of Disneyland and, of the other parks that involve with Disney. We started out just last year, but our group was pretty much founded this year in January. I just started being affiliated with the Road Disney community and proud to be a part of it.
Hi, my name is Shane, also known as Toodaloo on Roblox. A fun fact about me, I am a former Disneyland cast member and a Knott's Berry Farm assistant costumer and dresser for the entertainment department.
I also know Shane. We practically live with each other.
Okay. And Antilux, you wanna talk about yourself as well?
Sure. Hi, I'm Nate, also known as Entelux, and a fun fact about me, I love to develop on Roblox Studio.
Amazing. So I misspoke. On my thing, I had 4, and then Antilux just jumped in, so we were at 5. That's gonna be fun. My name is Joe. Username is Major Boy Scouter. Affiliations: Chairman of Disney Parks Roblox. Also the guy that forgot to export the new trailer for the final round. Whips.
Might as well just.
It's. I went to go hit the button, and then it was black screen. I'm like, oh.
There'll just be a slight intermission before.
I'll do it in post. It's fine. Fun fact. What have I not said? Oh. Let's see. I gotta think of one. I have been to Walt Disney World 14 times.
Wow.
Yeah, that's mine for the day.
Those are rookie numbers.
I know. Well,
How many times have you visited?
I'm an annual pass holder. I go like every other week.
yeah, he lives closer.
Wait, so
Here,
have both of you
hey,
visited,
okay, Rich.
right? Have both of you visited all like the international parks as well?
I mean, I
Only
have.
Joe has.
There we go. That's a fun fact.
I think I did that for the first one. I think I said for the first week, I'm the only person that has visited every single Disney park.
Well, that's a flex.
International too. Okay, so let's do this. Kevin, I guess you'll be more responsible for those call-in changes. Because last week was nuts. Just to give you guys an estimate, last week in our final batch, we had Festival of Fantasy versus Happiness is Here. The original score was 15-10. With call-ins and everything, it became 23-22 in the end. And thus, sad news, but Magic Happens moved on by a point. But it's fine. It's fine. I digress. Alright. Let's show off the bracket. What a cool transition. Quarterfinals. Yeah, Kevin. So, here's the seed. So you have Tokyo Dreamlights, the number 1 seed, taking on the number 8 seed of Shanghai's Mickey Storybook Express. You have the 13th seed, I believe, of Tokyo Dreams moving on compared to the number 4 Spectral Magic. The 3rd seed, Tapestry of Nations, going up against the 6th seed of Mickey Soundstage The Parade. And then the 7th seed, Tokyo's Dreaming Up, taking on the 2nd seed of Magic Happens. So, we're going to kick things off with Tokyo Dreamlights and Magic Happens.
Huh?
Nope, I lied. We're kicking things off
I
with
thought it
Tokyo Dreamlights. I know, I just said Magic Happens. I'm like, I'm already going to the finals.
Hold on, not there.
Tokyo Dreamlights and Storybook Express.
Hold on.
Who's gonna
I'll start it
this
off
one?
because this is, since I'm doing Shanghai, um, this one's a hard one if I'm gonna be honest, because they're both good parades. But one of them is better, and that would be Dreamlights, as it is basically the pinnacle of like just nighttime and just parades in general. Because you take a concept of the Main Street Electrical Parade, then you take all the concepts from just daytime and other nighttime parades, and meld it into something that is a modern day. Like, it can still be a 2021 electrical parade that is not outdated by the slightest, with all these amazing floats and modern technology mixed with old technology. Like, it's really, really good.
Alright, so Bell has taken... Did I hit D by accident?
Probably. I will go. So
Nope, I'm good.
Tokyo, between this is gonna kind of be hard because I love both parades, at least putting them against each other. But I have to think of how I'm going to choose, because one's a nighttime parade and one is a daytime. I'm not saying that that's going to be the breaker, but in terms of just kind of like the concepts around those. So I love Storybook Express for one, its floats, and also the concept, like, it's supposed to be like a storybook. You enter with, Casey Jr. the enter in with like all this in a in a book theme kind of, and all the stories of all the major movies back then. But also just like how well it's designed with the floats and the concept. And Tokyo Dreamlight's also really good because one, it's very colorful. It's the nighttime parade. It's going to be very colorful. I think it's very well also designed in terms of like how better it is than Main Street Electrical Parade, if we're all going to be honest, and maybe better than Spectrum Magic. But anyways, but if I had to choose, it would definitely be Tokyo Dreamlights, just because of how beautiful it is. Like, Tokyo Dreamlights also really good. I love Storybook Express. It's also very beautiful, but in terms of how extravagant and also just how well it just looks, I would have to go for Tokyo Dreamlights. All right.
I'll go. This was really hard, and it's kind of an unfair fight,
Express.
because
It's
this
also
is
very
one of those
beautiful,
ones where we
but
took
in terms of how extravagant
two
and also
perfect entertainment options and we put them against each other. So my vote is also for Dreamlights, and I don't think there's anything that could have been done better with Storybook Express to get it to have any competition towards Dreamlights. Dreamlights is just on another level that a daytime parade can't really reach.
right. And also, it just feels like one of those parades that is obviously going to run for like another year and years on, because it's exciting to look at and be immersed in. Whereas Storybook Express, it's also fun, but I feel like it doesn't carry the same effect as Tokyo Dreamlights does in terms of like a general effect. Like, I would go
Storytelling, but not much.
right. I would go to see Tokyo Dreamlights every night. I wouldn't go to see Storybook Express every time. If I had to go to like Tokyo, that would be one of the first things I would want to see.
Just putting that out there. Let's see some more damn Mulan in our Disney IP entertainment. God damn it.
I would say, did you see Disney's Illuminate? They mixed Into the Unknown with Mulan. So they're slowly getting there, but
We need it now. We just need it now.
Better.
Okay. So I'm also going to take Tokyo Dreamlights because I've been a big supporter of Tokyo Dreamlights for a while now. The reason that I'm choosing Dreamlights over Storybook Express is that while Dreamlights has been around for a long time so far, every single iteration of Tokyo Dreamlights has been really good. In 2007, they added a Pixar section. In 2015, they added, Tangled and Frozen to it. It has really basically evolved, in a sense, with Disney IPs. Plus, I love the finale, Four Floats, where it's just Small World theme. And you get all these different characters that you don't normally see together. Like, I don't know, Pluto and Roger Rabbit at the back of the float. So, I'm taking Dreamlights.
One of the things that really blew me away was how they kind of managed to do like what everyone wants to see in floats, which is a really lost like concept because I don't remember which parade it was, but there was an old, I think it was either a Tokyo or a Paris parade. They had floats that were the villains and they would transform into their counterparts. Maleficent used to turn into a dragon and Ursula used to like inflate up into the air.
So that was both from Paris and Tokyo. It was known as Fantalusion.
Yes, Fantalusion. That was a really lost concept, which I didn't understand why Disney hadn't utilized like that kind of design more, because it's really popular amongst audiences and it really like blows audiences away. But I like that Dreamlights kind of brought that transformative aspect to life, which I know certain people here had a problem with. Magic Happens letting go on.
Oh, just wait until I get to Magic Happens.
Man, don't even get us started. It's too early.
But it kind of more literally gives that transformation, whereas with Magic Happens, it's more of like a metaphorical statement. But like the Cinderella float, when her dress changes, like it was mind blowing at first, and then Magic Happens. Here's a literal color changing dress.
Man, I want to say like the dress that Aurora has in Magic Happens.
Alright, no more Magic Happens stuff. Antelix, what is your statement? Dreamlights or Storybook Express?
I'll be going with Tokyo Dreamlights as well. I think the floats are just amazing. They're super cute and like basically an upgrade of Main Street Electrical Parade, because I love Main Street Electrical Parade, and I think Tokyo Dreamlights would win over Storybook Express. Oh my gosh, sorry.
All right. So currently, Tokyo Dreamlights is up 25-0. Let's head into the second, which is Dreams Moving On from, of course, Tokyo Disneyland, up against an all-time favorite, Spectral Magic. I guess we'll start other side. So since Belle went first, we'll go Shane, Kevin, Antelux, and then Belle, and then of course I'll go last as per usual. Go ahead. Shane, go. Talk.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't need to keep an order, but okay. This is another one of those hard ones. I know certain people aren't going to be able to handle the cold stone truth about this. I'm going to be going with Dreams Moving On. And it sucks because like there's always that factor of nostalgia, of course. But this is one of those circumstances where Dreams Moving On it just has a really, really polished look to it. And I think I would have had a really hard time choosing between even Dreams Moving On and Magic Happens. Because Dreams Moving On it's a foreign park parade. So of course it's stunning in every aspect. The costumes are phenomenal, the floats are great, the music is awesome. But we've already discussed last weekend why it even made it forward was the cast member involvement. So for me, it is Dreams Moving On.
Kevin.
This one is slightly difficult, but if I had to choose just straight out, it would be Spectrum Magic. Just in general, and I'm pretty sure it's already clear, I'm all for extravagance and also like how well the floats are designed. I think Dreams Moving On has pretty cool floats. My favorite one is actually the Big Thunder Mountain one, and I think I didn't really watch the parade too much, but they base their floats on like the lands, right? Or
Yep, so
is it?
you had different sublands. So you had, 2 floats dedicated to Frontierland. So you had the Big Thunder Mountain with Chip and Dale, and then right behind that was Woody's Roundup. You
Right.
had Daisy on top of the gazebo from World Bazaar, and then right behind that was Mary Poppins for World Bazaar. You had Donald, Lilo, and Stitch for Adventureland. You had Goofy representing Toontown, and then right behind that you had Monsters Inc. Boo and Sully with the cast of The Incredibles to represent Tomorrowland. So yeah,
Right, and then they had Tangled after, right? Yeah, and all that stuff.
yeah, and then what is it? The princesses were at the end, and Fantasyland was in the front.
Okay, it's kind of hard because I'm kind of like reconsidering because I want to choose Spectrum Magic, but at the same time I'm looking at like Spectrum Magic or not Spectrum Magic. I'm looking at Dreams Moving On again. Man,
Choose quick. I don't want this to go over 2 hours.
neither
Just
do
want
I.
to reiterate, this is about what's the best, not what's your favorite.
I mean, it's up
In
to you
terms-
in the
yeah.
end.
Like small, nitpicky, then Spectrum Magic is cool when it comes to its costume design, but I think a lot more effort was definitely put in when it came to Dreams Moving On. So if I'm going to be nitpicky, I'm choosing Dreams Moving On for
So
design.
you're switching your vote to Dreams Moving On.
yes, sir.
Okay. Antilux.
So I'll also be going on for Dreams Moving On Parade. I think it's the soundtrack that gets me. It's just a great soundtrack altogether, and the parade altogether is absolutely amazing. I think it's just magical. I think it's so cute how the lineup of floats and all that, with all the representation of the lands. I think Dreams Moving On Parade is better than Spectrum Magic.
Bell, help me.
Hi, you already know I'm going to go for Spectrum Magic, but I'm going to give you the reason, which is that Spectrum Magic is one of the few nighttime, I think actually it's the only nighttime parade that can actually run during the daytime and not look any worse, simply because all the floats are actually painted, unlike Paint the Night, Dreamlights, Main Street Electrical Parade. So you can run it during both times of day, and then you have the features like the Chernobog float where he opens out his wings and blows all the steam and all the whatever. You have the elaborate costumes. You have the soundtrack, which is made to be nostalgic. Even the end, if you listen to the lyrics clearly, it's meant to be like, this is the goodbye for the night, but we hope to see you again. It's just like the perfect closer for a wonderful day at a Disney park like the Magic Kingdom.
And for that reason, I'm also gonna take Spectrum Magic. I like moving up. Like, I really love moving up. How, it's a perfectly good parade to celebrate an anniversary because you have all the different theme lands. It only lasted for a short amount of time because they had to get ready for Happiness is Here and all that fun jazz. And Happiness is Here, I still think it's better than moving up. But when it comes to Spectrum Magic and going to Walt Disney World all those years, Spectrum Magic is truly a really good nighttime parade. Probably not as good at Dreamlights, but that's because Dreamlights has been around for a lot longer than Spectrum Magic. But, Spectrum Magic, you can, again, Bell said you can do it in the daytime or in the night because they painted it. Also, I love how in Spectrum Magic, their finale scene, it's kind of a mixture of different things. You have a section for the villains, you have a section for Minnie, Donald, and Jiminy Cricket, but then also interweaving, you have different characters, the Big Bad Wolf, Three Little Pigs, Peter Pan, Mr. Smee. They all just randomly show up in the end and kind of, brings a little more uplifting spirit before you have the fireworks show that comes right after it. So I'm taking Spectrum Magic. So, That's 15 to 10. Currently moving on is moving on. Spectral Magic is going into the dust, like how Disney used their floats. But we'll continue on from there. Of course, call-ins. You guys can start calling in if you would like now or at the end of this section. It's up to you. But the next one, we have Tapestry of Nations versus Mickey Sensational Parade. I'll start, and then we'll end with Shane. So myself, then Bill, then Antilux, and Kevin, then Shane. I'm doing it in order because it's nice and professional. I'm gonna take Sensational Parade. And the main reason why I'm gonna take Sensational with Tapestry is that Tapestry only lasted a year and a half. Then it became Tapestry of Dreams, and then that also only lasted for about a year. While it was good for the celebration, and it was good because it was the Millennium Celebration, that's all it was centered around. While Mickey Sensational Parade, on the other hand, had an 8-year span of a parade in between the Parade of Dreams, which was the 50th, and then Magic Happens, which randomly showed up for a month, and then all hell broke loose in the world. So we actually never got to see Magic Happens actually perform really well. Sensational, on the other hand, we saw an 8-year gap. So for that, I'm taking Sensational. Bell.
I'm next. Okay. This is another hard one because they're both good parades in their own right. But I will have to go with Tapestry of Nations actually for this one, simply because it is the most unique parade out of the last 8 that we have. Sensational could be still lumped in with all the other daytime parades because it is simply just a standard daytime parade, while Tapestry of Nations cultures and just overall themes of being human on Earth itself in Epcot, which is not what any of the other Disney parades generally do, except for maybe for some parts in Magic Happens. So I have to go with Tapestry here.
Antilux.
I'll be going with Sensational, because it was the first parade I ever saw, and I have loved it ever since. Soundtrack is amazing, and it just gets you like moving. It's so fun and enjoyable for everyone. It was a parade at Disneyland for so long, and I think it was just a great parade that like literally anyone can enjoy.
Except Kevin.
Except Kevin.
Except me.
Kevin, you can go.
I will be going with Mickey Sensational Parade.
Kevin, what did you pick?
I think I'm letting Shane talk.
Ah,
I'll sit there in order.
I'll be going with Mickey Sensational Parade. Which is really hard to vote for too. Tapestry of Nations is beautiful, but it just really doesn't have any type of Disney IP to it really at all. And this would be a great parade literally anywhere else. I'd love to see this, like we said, last week, as a field show or the Olympics, but it's just not what I would want to see if I was someone who traveled from across the world to see a Disney parade.
This one is also tough because as much as I do hate Sensational in terms of how it would survive against being the best parade, it would. However, personally, I think Tapestry... Well, okay. I'm voting for Tapestry. One, because I'm all for cultural appreciation and also how unique that parade is. I think you could bring that back and it'll still be appreciated because of just how unique it is. Sure, in its past, it's done the not Olympics. Wow, it feels like the Olympics, but they also did it for the Super Bowl. It's a parade that I feel if someone watched for the first time, they'll never forget it. Even if it doesn't include Disney IPs, it wasn't the point of that. I just think in terms of its uniqueness, Tapestry Nation is going to win that, and I vote for Tapestry.
All right, so that is 15-10. Let's get into the final section. This one is going to be torture. It is Tokyo Disneyland's 35th anniversary, Dreaming Up, versus the long-awaited short-term Magic Happens. Okay. I'll go last. Shane goes first, then Kevin, then Antilux, then Belpois, then myself. Have fun.
Why? I hate it here.
What's your loyalty, Shane?
Just go.
Literally, this hurts so much, but I'm gonna be going with Dreaming Up. Again, two phenomenal parades that both made me cry and continue to make me cry every time I see them. But Dreaming Up it's bigger. It's not better, but it's bigger. And that's the only thing that it really has on Magic Happens for me. Personally, I would like to see some of the more diverse cultural pieces that Magic Happens carries with it put into Dreaming Up, and I think that would really just seal its fate as like untouchable Disney parade, because that's really the only thing that it's missing, in my opinion. They tend to have they stick with the Fab Fours of various Disney IPs, and what we all were super excited to see was the inclusion of Big Hero 6. But I would really like to see some more POC characters from Magic Happens brought into Dreaming Up in the future.
Kevin?
Straight out Dreaming Up. Listen, they're both bops. I listen to them like when I'm like, just chilling, studying, all that stuff. Turns Up Parade, Dreaming Up. It's got charm. Well, Magic Happens has charm, but Dreaming Up just feels a little bit more better.
Cool.
Dang, okay.
Antilux,
My gosh, calm down.
I want to finish this not in 2 hours.
You're like 33 minutes in.
Let's go. Antilux.
Okay. These are like, both of these parades are really good, but I'm gonna go with Dreaming Up. Dreaming Up has a special place in my heart with all of the amazing costumes and floats and the soundtrack. It's just amazing, like I said, for all the other plays I voted for, but I'm going with Dreaming Up.
Bell?
This is easy. We're going with Dreaming Up here because it is the model daytime parade. Just simple facts. It is what a daytime parade should be.
Yep, and I'm also going to go with Dreaming Up as well. I was so ready to say how much I did not like Magic Happens. In that...
Go ahead.
Okay, so...
We got an hour and 30.
Magic Happens is a parade based on current day. So you basically have Moana, Coco, Frozen, current day movie franchises, and then you stick all the nostalgic ones together in a 4-set finale with, how many? I think it's 8 flag people. Then you look at Dreaming Up, who has Disney characters behind the finale float. And there's about 15 of them. Dreaming Up has way much better when it comes to character integration systems, more so than Magic Happens.
Also, Big Hero 6, by the way.
Yeah, of course, Big Hero 6. Okay, I would be less onto Magic Happens if they had more characters. And it's kind of like more characters around the setting. Like if you had, for example, if you go to... I'm trying to find a good one. Well, actually, you can't really find a good one because most of those movie franchises only have so many people. let's say for the finale scene, if you add in, nostalgic characters like Pinocchio or Geppetto or Jiminy Cricket or, they have Fairy Godmother already, but kind of Tinkerbell, Peter Pan, people with magic. I mean, they kind of already have those. I just listed 3 of them that they have, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you just really just listed like
I just listed 3.
characters that are in the finale?
Okay. Do they have Scrooge McDuck?
No, but who does?
Tokyo.
Listen,
Do you
Tokyo.
have Max Goof?
Okay, well,
Tokyo
guess
has
what?
that. Do you have Pluto? Actually, you do have Pluto. Yeah.
Sure do.
Anywho, Dreaming Up 25-0.
just straight up.
I'm so happy Magic happens. It's gone. Okay. So, the end of the first round is here.
There
Kevin,
are a
you
bunch
know
of
what to
call-ins,
do.
by the way.
We do have call-ins,
there
which
are.
is cool. Finally. Kevin, you know what to do. I'm going to announce something. Because we have 3 things that we're going to announce today. And I just realized it's 3 and not 2. So we're going to do the first one. Coming very soon. And it'll probably be on my personal one. My personal YouTube page. Which is just Joe at this point in time. I will be interviewing very big time Roblox theme park community owners and members, basically with a long span of time. And basically, it's almost like TPR Informers one-on-one, except it's not going to be 7 minutes long. It's going to be around maybe an hour or so. And I'm going to pick the brains, and we're going to talk about everything. We'll talk about the history of their park. We'll talk about exciting things they might have to share. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to have, of course, videos and photos of old development stuff I might have on file. Because I've worked at a lot of these places in my tenure. And I can officially confirm that the first one of these will be with the WED founder, chairman, and owner, Belpois.
Hello there.
So look for that to come hopefully within the next few weeks. I still have to record it, so it's going to be a fun one. Alright, Belle, what do you want to talk about?
I'm going to bring the conversation back to Shanghai's 5th anniversary. I was
Okay.
looking into it more, and again, for our 5th anniversary, they went all out. I just have to say that. I mean, brand new fireworks show, a really neat addition to their stage show. They have and to their parade as well. Decorations literally everywhere but the castle, because that makes sense. Just upgrades to their whole entertainment system. They did more than they had to do for a 5th anniversary, and I'm just extremely impressed.
Yeah, no, they definitely went, especially that fireworks show. I watched that fireworks show so many times that there was even times where the fountains just didn't work in it, and you had this kind of like beautiful skylight of the castle and then all of its projections, and then when the fountains do work, it's insane.
It's something else, and it's great that basically you're sitting in the show, because usually when you have a Disney park show, generally most of the stuff is happening on the castle and behind the castle with the fireworks. With this show, similar to like how Disneyland Forever had projections on Main Street, Shanghai doesn't have a long Main Street, but they had like the lighting system go around the entire hub and parts of Mickey Avenue, making this like a huge immersive experience of you in the show, literally.
Lighting design is basically one of my favorite things, and the way they did it, especially how like certain my favorite scene will always be the Avenger scene, just how epic it is in music, and also just lighting effects. They go all out.
It's just such a great thing that they've done for generally what is not considered to be an important anniversary year. you don't some of the stuff you don't even see for other like the domestic parks for their like 65th anniversaries or 45th anniversaries. This is just they literally went all out for a 5th anniversary at Shanghai.
And it's only their 5th. Only.
Imagine what they're gonna do for their 10th.
They start doing like 40 stuff. They actually start moving the.
I
They
mean,
sit you
they're
in
getting
chairs.
a brand new land already, and they're only on their 5th. In some in original land, they're getting Zootopia Land, which is the first out of any of the Disney parks worldwide.
I mean, they're getting a lot of stuff before anybody else.
Good for them.
Frozen. The Zootopia. What else are they doing?
Just everything, and they're getting 2 more parks too. It's just they're the next
2 more
Walt Disney
parks?
World of how they're laid out, literally.
Kevin, you also get to watch the live chat in case anything happens. I should give you moderation.
Oh,
Nice. I like her. You're showing the panelist chat, by the way.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
oh,
Well, I'm gonna just.
Let me just do one of those quick. It's fine. You just see a panelist chat.
by the way, Bill, just because this man in chat was rude to me, don't do Splash Mountain.
What?
Oh wait, what about Splash Mountain? I missed that one.
And on the YouTube chat was like, "Are you guys gonna do Splash Mountain?" And I said, "No, you, not Splash Mountain." And he said, "Are you Belle?" No, then I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, we're not doing Splash Mountain anyway. We follow what Disney's doing, so too bad.
Wait, but I already told you what they're doing.
Yeah, but it's still
Project's
we're
off
waiting.
the
for
floor.
We're waiting. We're waiting to
actually
finalize.
happen, so we're still not doing it anytime soon.
I'm
finale.
glad that because Fricka's Poggers was very rude to me, and now it proved what I said. So, Frick, whatever your name is, I don't like it, and I don't like you.
It's okay.
Enjoy the rest.
Kevin gets to watch them now.
I've been
Enjoy the
watching.
rest of the stream.
I'm like watching both the live stream and just listening to 2 voices at once.
All right, Kevin. We'll stop with the quarterfinals. What do we get?
3 call-ins for Spectrum Magic.
Okay.
So that happened.
Okay. Any more?
God. Nope.
Good. All right. Let's do this. So,
How many of those, Bill?
None of them are me for once. Don't worry.
Sure.
between Tokyo Dreamlights and Storybook Circuits, it's an easy 5, 25 to nothing. So Dreamlights will move on to the semifinals. We'll go back to the good one in a little bit. Section 3, Sensational Parade, picks up the win, 10 to 15. So Sensationals in the semifinals, as well as Dreaming Up beating Magic Happens. Now for this one. With a score of 15 to 16, Spectral Magic moves on. Alright, so it's semifinal time. This is going to be a fun one. Now I just got to set this up. So we have Tokyo Dreamlights. Oh, this is a battle of nighttime parades. Tokyo Dreamlights versus Spectral Magic. Oh no, I'm scared. Who would like to start off?
Go in order.
All right, Shane, you're first. Shane, Kevin, Antilux, Bell, and myself.
It's not the order, but
It's the order I see.
Same.
well, your perspective isn't good. Okay,
That's fine.
Dreamlight.
Okay.
Jesus.
So 1 vote for Dreamlights. Kevin?
Dreamlights. That's it. I don't even want to make an argument. Just Dreamlights.
Lighting anymore. I'm just voting.
Antilux?
Dreamlights.
Okay. Bell?
This hurts, but I'm have to go with Dreamlights as well.
Yep, I'm also gonna go with Dreamlights as well.
Unanimous.
That one actually. Oh, that's sad. That's sad.
Dreamlights
Well, I
is
mean,
just it's an unfair matchup. They're both the best nighttime parades, but one is just slightly better than the other.
Yeah.
and what? It's because of like I'd say era, modern. One's more modern.
Well, no,
and
actually,
more
I think
enjoyable.
both came out around the same time.
Did they? I don't know about that. They look like they're from
so-
different.
Tokyo Dreamlight started in 1985, then it went up to 1991. It came back in 1999, and then has been since. Spectral Magic, it started around the same time, like 1991 to 1995 era, and then
Mhm.
Spectral Magic stayed till I think 2014.
13, but yeah.
One
So
of
they're
those-
around literally the same era, ironically.
Yeah.
But one got more of an upgrade.
That is,
Which-
they took care of Dreamlights, which is the difference, and Florida just literally straight up murdered Spectral Magic.
As they should, because it's Florida.
Wood. Alright, second semifinal round. It is Dreaming Up versus Mickey Sensational Parade. Oh no. I'm gonna start
This
first.
one's not even an argument.
I'm gonna take Mickey Sensational
on.
Parade.
What is wrong with you?
See, Joe, get out. You can't be
What
host
is
moderator no
wrong?
more.
You're just doing that out of spite.
I am, because I know it's gonna be 4-0.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, there you
Wait, what are we voting on? Which one?
Dreaming Up versus Mickey Sensational Parade.
Ouch.
So I know it's gonna be Tokyo versus Tokyo in the end, but
We all knew this was coming.
I mean, if you
know.
guys would have voted for Festival Fantasy, that would have hit the finals, but no. Anywho, just vote for
Collins.
Dreaming Up. Just do it.
It is Dreaming. I mean, Dreaming Up is the, like I said before, the model daytime parade. There's no questions asked.
It's the model daytime parade. It's got a very nice soundtrack, very nice floats. That's it. No
Shame.
argument.
Ouch! I was almost gonna follow in your lead. Dreaming Up.
Antilux.
Dreaming Up.
All right, it's 20-5.
You know what? I respect your decision, okay? I wanted to do the same thing with Magic Happens, despite. I
Oh,
knew
if
she
Magic
wasn't gonna-
Happens, that would have been
I-
cool.
I just-
Okay.
I just didn't want her to take the 0, but we gave her a 0, and she
Oh,
didn't deserve
If
that.
it was Magic
Listen.
Happens versus Sensational, I would have gone off.
JR, if you let Shane like argue Magic Happens and you argue Magic Happens, then it would turn into a 2-hour stream.
Well, I was gonna say the first stream went for an hour and 45. The second stream went on for 2 hours 45. I'm like, welp.
Hey, we still retained like the same amount of viewers, which is nice.
Around, yeah. All right.
In perspective, okay? Some of us just have different.
So the finals currently is Tokyo versus Tokyo.
Can I just say something, which is congratulations to the Oriental Land Company and Tokyo Disney Resort for literally winning the finals already.
Yeah.
Good job.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Congratulations.
Pardon?
All right, Kevin. If there's any call-ins, then we'll go from there. I'm gonna say something else now. Another announcement that we have.
Oh,
Wait, is it what I'm?
No, I still have one more.
Is it? Are you leaving that one for last?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Let me do that one. Let me do that one. Come on.
Well, you gotta announce it, but I'm gonna play it.
what kind of
Right.
magician's hat are you pulling these announcements out of?
I just have them written down. So the
Okay.
second announcement, is that we actually have a new partner.
Oh,
my God.
whoa! I actually did not know that one. That was actually a surprise.
So we have actually now partnered with Bloxyland.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow!
Yeah. So that's our now final. Well, it's at least our fifth official partner. So we had CTE, of course, the theater company that has Mickey and the Magical Map. Eventually,
Hello, hello.
Waterworld and Festival of the Lion King. We have
Wait. Hold on. What's the last one?
we have WED, of course, WED.
Live television.
Disney's Hollywood Studios, of course, owned by Sonny Sedico. I just botched that one. Good Evening Simon, and eventually probably DePaul in the future, probably, because it's Universal. Disney Adventure, an amazing duo of Garsword / Innovations, and of course Zen developer. Well, I completely forgot what his actual username was. And then finally, Bloxyland owner XKP and co-founder, which is no longer there anymore, but is Halloween Disney, which is a great friend and builder to not only WED, but Disneyland Wales and everywhere else.
I was gonna say,
DAR.
he's also one of the longest Disney Roblox groups, huh?
Who is Bloxyland?
Yeah. Is he?
No.
Oh, not at all.
No.
he's
Bloxyland
recent.
showed up in 2017, I would say. Or 2018.
Oh,
no,
wow.
Recent, 2018. I
And
think
then they
when showed
revamped.
up. Then they revamped in 2019 because of Roblox moderation stuff. So they
Thank you,
revamped.
Roblox.
And now they're Bloxyland. Which I love that they're Bloxyland and not Disneyland, because so many people were trying to do custom parks, and then XTP was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do my own thing. So it was actually
And then
really,
moderation.
really good. So we have our fifth partner, which means we're actually gonna do something really cool in the near future when I actually script it.
Oh, Jared does scripting. Wow.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out that dynamic weather for scripting, like how Universal does it. So yeah.
I was gonna say, hold on, Joe doing something for the group?
Right?
my
Developing?
And then maybe in the near
No.
future, I'll build a car. We'll see what happens.
Well, you gotta hire him. Let's go.
Oh my
Bell knows he can't hire me. If he hires me, then his head scripter disappears from existence.
You
That's
hire
okay.
me. If I hire you, you kill my group. Okay.
Yeah, true. That would happen.
It's like a virus.
I mean, I wouldn't be the one to kill the group. Roger would. But
Watch your towers, everyone. I'm just saying.
Oh God! Don't let it get into the stream. No.
Roger,
Never
Roger
put this in the
joins
highlight.
Tower
Starts
Robin.
like yelling.
Yeah, starts complaining. But yeah, no, that's our fifth partnership is with Bloxyland. We do have a sixth partnership that I'm going to announce at some point. I'm just waiting.
I just want to say, Kevin and I are executives, and we are hearing this for the first time.
Yeah, I hid that for you.
Hey,
guys.
okay. The Bloxyland was a very nice surprise. I'll give it that.
Okay, good.
I don't like
Just say we're allies with Universal Parks and Resorts.
surprisingly with
Modern-
candy and flowers, not partnerships with that.
Candy and flower. I mean,
Box of chocolates, flowers, bouquets.
Some Russell
speaking of a box of flowers and bouquets, Kevin, do we have any call-ins?
Unfortunately, no call-ins. Thank
Alright.
God.
Let's do the finale then. Tokyo versus Tokyo. I get to finally play with the new finals logo, which is here it is.
It's probably not gonna be laggy.
No, it's good. There's the new finals.
I'm-
It's finals
I'm
time.
scared.
So,
I'm watching the stream. It's very.
Tokyo
yet.
Dreamlights. 20. Wait, where's my Tokyo Dreamlights? 25
Make sure
nothing.
to update the bracket. Yep.
Doing that now. So Tokyo Dreamlights, the number 1 seed, taking on in a 20-5 against Dreaming Up. So it's Tokyo versus Tokyo. Oh my. This is where you guys can like go big now. So like you guys can talk for hours upon hours if you would like to.
Oh man, who's gonna go first for that?
Tokyo connoisseur right here. I'll go first.
Oh.
Take it away, though.
I'll just say that Tokyo. This is not even regarding the parades. This is just the resort in general. Tokyo Disney Resort with Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea is by far, and without question, the best Disney resort on the planet, beating out Walt
yeah.
Disney
Oh,
World,
yes.
Shanghai, Paris, and unfortunately, the original Disneyland. It's just the best. They know what they're doing there.
Well, no. I do agree. It's beautiful. Like it's like something truly out of like a fantasy where Disneyland's a classic. It's true. It's the original. But you go into Tokyo Disney, and it's something that you will never see anywhere else. It's just so unique.
Come on, OBS, be nice to me.
No, OBS doesn't like it. Hey, listen, if Disney Parks ever gets there, we're doing Tokyo Disney Sea.
Kevin, I have
Speaking
some
of Tokyo Disney Sea, myself and Belle tried it. That was fun.
How did it
Tokyo
go?
Disney Sea is such an insanely detailed park. It's even going to be hard to pull off in Roblox for the most experienced builders.
You want to race to it, Bell?
I mean,
No, I'm good. I'm
we
sticking
made
with
we
Shanghai.
made a volcano
Me too.
in
Me too.
2017. That was torture, but it's still in Walt Disney's Presents. That little
Yep.
that little museum.
Kevin, I have some bad news for you.
What's the bad news?
You were saying that before you die, you want to go to Tokyo and see their Phantasme.
Oh, their Phantasmic's dead.
Oh,
They don't have a Phantasmic anymore.
They're getting a brand new show for the lagoon.
well, guess I gotta go recreate it. Magical Map is dead. Recreated that. Tokyo Disney Phantasmic.
I mean,
Gotta
I
recreate
have
that
the audio
now.
ready for you.
Hold on.
Oh, all right. So there you go. Disney Parks would like to announce its that's the special announcement. We're announcing our new show.
Stop the
No,
stream.
I'm just kidding. That's not it.
Gonna be
I mean, the
Cut
stream's
the
already
cameras.
half stopped, so.
the stream.
Jesus.
All right. So we're gonna go with Tokyo daytime or Tokyo nighttime.
Woo!
I'll go first. I'm gonna take Tokyo nighttime because I know what Tokyo Disneyland will do during the day. Which is, when it comes to the 40th anniversary, they'll have a new parade. When it comes to the 45th, they'll have a new parade. When it comes to the 50th, they'll have a new parade. Maybe these floats might show up on a random parade route, in Paris, or eventually, hopefully, Walt Disney World in the near future. But Tokyo Dreamlights is going to stay there. And it's going to keep re-updating along with the years. Maybe they'll add in Hawaiian the Last Dragon. Maybe they'll add in a Soul Float. That'll be cool. Maybe they'll finally get rid of Frozen. That will probably never happen.
Thank God.
But I'm taking Tokyo Dreamlight's superiority.
I'm gonna have to back you with that one, and a big reason is that Dreamlights is the parade that Tokyo's management, instead of replacing it, they add on a new float, then another one, and another one. And they just keep adding new floats that are actually better and better and better, while making sure that the older floats are also up to date. They use the technology that you see in the original Electrical Parade, in Fantalusion, in Spectro Magic, and in Paint the Night, and all mesh it together into the ultimate nighttime parade and just parade in general. It is Disney's top class parade.
Antilux.
Is he alive?
I hope so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tokyo, Tokyo.
Uh, I'll be going with Dreaming Up. Simple. I'm just gonna say Dreaming Up.
Kevin.
Use your words carefully.
I love Dreaming Up. I love Dreaming Up. And I also love my friend Shane. So that is why I'm choosing Dreamlights, because Tokyo Dreamlights is going to be a parade that's going to last longer than Dreaming Up. Dreaming Up's really fun. It is. But in terms of like its logistics and just like its concept, you can't really add on to it. You can, but I don't think it's going to be as exciting as when you see really pretty lights and all that stuff with Dreaming Lights. That's just how I see it. I don't think, in terms of longevity, Dreaming Up is going to last. It has a really nice soundtrack that I really, really, really love. and it has Big Hero 6, which I also really, really, really love.
Oh yeah, we're gonna listen to that after this,
Thank God.
and then I'm gonna
But
show you something.
if I had to, right, but if I had to choose between what is truly the best parade that is going to outlive every single parade until like the next big one comes in, it's gonna be Dreamlights. I'm going from a logistic
Shane?
perspective. I really love Dreaming Up. So sorry, Shane.
Unlike the previously incorrect people, I will be going with Dreaming Up. I have no information to back that other than as my previous statements from previous weeks. Just because something has lights does not make it better.
True.
Okay.
I'd like to refute that statement of what if they use the lights and actually put it in an effective way.
Yeah, not like magic happens.
Listen, magic happens. Let her die. Just stop beating that dead horse.
She is a beautiful nighttime parade. First of all, you watch your mouth.
I mean, true. I do like magic happens better in the nighttime setting, but
Stop talking. Damn.
score is currently 15-10 in honor of the nighttime show that goes to Tokyo Disneyland, up against the daytime show from Tokyo Disneyland. All right, we got one more
Tokyo
announcement.
superiority.
Kevin can do the call-ins. Here's the big announcement.
Wait, I thought I was
So-
doing the announcement.
No, I got another one.
Oh. What the-
Oh my God,
So that's 4 announcements.
That's what I just thought about.
there are no calls.
Okay.
So the third announcement is that myself, Kevin, possibly Belle, and possibly another person will be starting a podcast. Most likely from the Disney Parks Roblox YouTube page, where each session we're just gonna state our opinion about a bunch of things. Mainly it's gonna be Roblox topics, because I don't want to get political or crazy in that mood. So each session, we're going to talk about a Roblox theme park. We're going to talk about its history. We're going to talk about where do we rank it. We're going to talk about, what's there to do there. What are the attractions like? What are the entertainment like? How do we think development went? If we have anyone that has been on the development team, how has development been? It's going to be another kind of those educational podcast, but at the same time, there's going to be like meet and greet opportunities. We're all going to go on games together. It's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, there'll be
Right.
special guests along for the journey.
Right. And just for a disclaimer, as some of you already know, there's like been drama going on within the Roblox community. This podcast is not going to be one-sided or sided at all. It's even if we talk about those controversies, doesn't mean we're taking that side, even if we have something strong to say about it. So it's generally just like JR said, it's an educational discussion. That's really it.
Even though I already know the first drama we get into, I'm going to get a tweet from theme park
You're gonna get a
copyright
tweet from me.
notices or whatever their username is. Be like, hey, we have a scoop on this story. We're going to run with it.
It's like, oh my gosh, we have a scoop too. Here you
Yes.
go.
Here's the scoop. I'll put it in a PDF folder that's like 28 pages long, and here you go.
Right. That's it. That's the scoop. We'll get.
I
We'll
should
do.
did that
We'll
with
give you
New
more.
Zealand or Hills.
Okay, now we just get into it. It's a personal podcast, pretty much. It's just like us just talking about the history of why Roblox Disney communities exist, and also talking about them. That's it.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Maybe Belle and I will yell at each other. Who knows? Or maybe I'm not
Possibly. I mean, granted, Kevin, you're gonna learn a lot because myself and Belle are kind of veterans at this. We've seen drama unfold on Skype and on Discord and on TeamSpeak.
If you're a Disney group on Roblox, you have been through drama at least once.
Yes. and if you haven't gone through it once, then you are too young to realize.
It will be coming for you later down the
It'll
road.
be coming very soon.
It's like puberty.
Kind
See you
of.
later.
Well.
You have been walking.
Anyways.
Kevin,
JR,
any
do you have the video ready?
changes?
No changes. No changes.
Alright, we're gonna end this.
Congrats,
Finally.
Tokyo.
Congrats, Tokyo. You did it.
Congrats, Tokyo! You beat Tokyo! Woo!
Congrats, Tokyo. You beat Tokyo. Alright, Kevin, do you want to talk
Oh
about
man,
it?
I'm so excited. Do you have the video ready? Or
I
is this
do
gonna be
have the
after?
video ready. I just hope it's
Okay. Yeah, me too. If it doesn't, then
Hold on.
Well,
You
actually-
can talk about it.
I'll stall. I'll stall because anyways. So Disney Parks Roblox has a really nice surprise for you guys. We've been working on this for, oh my gosh, since February. That's when we started. So originally, Disney Parks Roblox was essentially just going to be a recreation of Disneyland. We just wanted to extend out, in that direction and just keep on going. And that was going to be the long-term project. But we kind of all had gone together and talked about a little more in logistics and what we think is going to be faster and a lot more fun. And we've been working on Disneyland since last year, mid-July. We just kind of, I remember just getting a text from a friend saying, hey, let's just work on Disneyland. And I was like, cool. So that's been in development. But I'm really excited. Disney Parks Roblox will be introducing California Adventure into our game. We have been in development since February, and it's truly amazing. Right now, we've been working just on Buena Vista Street, and JR has a really nice trailer to show you just a little sneak peek of what we've been up to these last few months.
I will
Disney
say
Parks
though,
Roblox finally doing California Adventure.
Belpois, as part of WED, does have a shop inside of Buena Vista Street, as does, I believe, Disney's Hollywood Studios has a shop, and possibly a couple others will have a shop, so
Right.
you guys can go on your mosey way, spend, of course, your own Roblox for great causes. And then
Right.
also for cast
And-
members, you guys have integration systems, which will be added soon, along with animated ducks. Which
Oh
will
yes,
be
the
fun.
ducks. We are also introducing a pin trading system that will come in the near future. We already have the pin set up. We just need to get that scripted and obviously into the game.
Speaking of
But,
pins,
yeah.
by the end of these next, hopefully by tomorrow, I will have announced who won the Springfest 2021, and the winner receives a limited edition Easter pin, which I have to go and make after this.
What he really means is that he's going to yell at me to make it.
No, I actually have the file.
Oh wow, look at you!
Oh, look at you doing something for once.
I know, right? I'm actually doing things.
What?
This is what happens when Roger isn't here yelling at me. I get things
Okay,
done.
well, anyway,
Anyway, here is the teaser for Disney's California Adventure. Amazing job, Kevin.
thank you. I am so excited to get this finished. I know Jared's been pestering about like a deadline. I really want to release this. Also,
Oh, I have a
by-
deadline in place.
Hold on, wait.
I have one in
I
place.
really want to release this by June or mid-July. And this is just Buena Vista Street, but it's more than just that. We want to have the cast member integration stuff in. We want people to start, getting shops and all that stuff. We want to try to introduce, actually using the money in-game currency that we have. But yeah, Disney California Adventure is pretty much just going to be the pilot to what we want to have around all our parks, which is Disney California Adventure and Disneyland. And actually, as of hearing this update, you now should be able to visit the Disney Parks game and see the facade of Disney California Adventure along with kind of the inside. You will basically now walk into the Esplanade and see both Disney park entrances.
And I know there has been some people who have contacted me personally about it. Because beforehand, we had the DCA facade, and then for an inexplicable reason, we did decide to just hide it from everyone. And then there's been rumors speculated that, hey, we're doing DCA, or we just doing Main Street, but now, of course, we can officially confirm we are going to do Disney's California Adventure. I could also tease what the first attraction is going to be when something comes out from Roblox Studio. So when I hear about, or when actually everyone hears about the big update coming to Roblox Studio, I can then confirm the first attraction for Disney's California Adventure, which is going to be a lot of fun. Alrighty, so we've come to the end of a 3-week stream. We do have to vote one last time, and it's basically for you guys, for the panelists that are here. So, do you want to do, for the next bracket, whenever it may be, do you want to do it next month, or should we wait a month and do it in June? So is it May or June for the next one?
Honestly, I think June, because a lot of people will not be busy as summer starts hitting in. That's what I think, at least. But I don't see any month works for me. We could probably do next month, but I think June might be the best for everyone.
So I guess we're gonna go with June.
June sounds perfect.
Alright,
Some of us are college kids. We have finals coming up.
gee,
Literally.
for you guys at least, I'm good.
Yeah, I know. Graduate. Okay.
I'm walking in 4 weeks, so I'll have
Wow.
a
Congrats.
master's and a bachelor's.
Wow. Look at you. Please, is there a live stream for it? I'd love to watch.
No, I'm not giving it to you.
Oh, you're whack. Wow.
It's not like we know what university you go to.
I mean, Belle does, but actually, do you know? You know
I believe I do.
You know one of them.
I'm not
I
sure if
think
it's
I
the
know
right
one of them.
one, but it's one of them.
I don't know if you went to 2, because I remember you showing me a video of you at your university, but
Yeah,
question
so
is, I
I
don't know
went
if you
to
transferred.
2. I went to one of them in Connecticut for 2 years, got my associates, and then I transferred over. Got my bachelor's, and then stayed another year to get my master's.
look at you.
Is it the one I
Scholar.
just sent you?
I don't even know because I'm on Discord right now.
Oh,
Actually,
I was about to say, I don't even know.
I just
'cause
sent it
don't
to you on
remember.
Discord.
yeah, but like Discord's up. Hold on, let me check.
I will start screaming if I can see your stream.
No,
No. Oh.
no, not.
Wait. I want to put my guess.
Yeah, you guys can put your
Oh, wait.
guesses.
I don't want to. Actually, I was supposed to make something down, but never mind.
I mean, I do live right next to that college, Bell, but I actually never went there.
Oh, it's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But I was just like putting pins in like a cork board. Okay,
At
it's right
least,
here. It's
at
probably
least you
in the
got kind of my address right. I mean, I gotta write.
Jeez. Man, California Adventure's coming to Disney parks, guys. Isn't that exciting?
I know,
It's our
right?
first ride. It's our first
I'm
ride.
not saying yet.
Dang it! I really wanted to say it.
Do you know what the first ride is?
I know what it is because I've been talking with our, other developer about borrowing and vamping
Mr.
up
Toad,
some
right?
stuff for it. You're bye.
Yes.
Get out. Get out.
I would
Stop the
say
stream.
in the pre-show, I specifically put 2 images from Mr. Toad,
I literally no.
and then and then to get ready for Belle's thing, because for Belle's, one time, it will be face cam, so you can see my face. I bought a bunch of little, like, Disneyland pop figures, and the first one I got was Mr. Toad in his little car. So that's gonna be a fun one.
Yes, Disneyland's first attraction, Mr. Toad. You heard it here, folks.
What is this for?
Which one?
Cam.
The
It's
face
something
reveal?
about. Yeah.
When I do the one-on-one interview with Belle,
Oh.
because we're gonna do face cams, and then I don't know yet for the podcast if we're gonna do face cams or
I'm okay to do
just
face cam for.
Discord. I mean,
Camera home.
either way, I still have to get the text-to-speech thing working, so we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
You can just have Alex be the court typewriter person.
The stenographer.
Oh my
Alright,
God.
do you guys have anything else you would like to say to the, I think, 8 people that are watching at this particular time?
Go in order. Belle, you go first. Entelix. JR's last as always.
Happy birthday, Shanghai. Hopefully Walt Disney World does a good thing for their birthday. Congratulations, Tokyo, for absolutely crushing the bracket with your parades. Yeah, it was fun. Hopefully the next round that we do for whatever topic is also great.
Oh, I have that list. I gotta find it again. Antilux?
Bye.
Okay, cool. Kevin? Anything to say?
I'm excited for what we're gonna have for DCA. There we
Shane?
go.
It's nice knowing you all. Snots owns my life now. I'm never
Disney
gonna-
Parks would like to extend its partnership with Knott's Berry Farm, the actual company. Thank you, Cedar Fair.
I am now.
Oh, I have another partnership in my head that
Oh my!
I've already like figured it out, and I really wanted to do it with Wed, but I actually never got around to do it with Wed, but we're
Same.
doing it with Disney Parks Roblox.
That's
what
something
I-
we'll talk about in the podcast.
Yeah, we're talking about it in the post show afterwards.
Post show, literally.
Do want to list
After
off
party.
quick next month's bracket? You know, the 4 choices they're gonna choose: best nighttime fireworks show, the best underrated movie, the best Disney Parks anniversary celebration, and best Disney Park theme land,
Ooh.
which should be fun.
Oh,
All right. With that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for coming in, joining with us here out on the Disney Parks Roblox server. If you have any questions, you guys can always reach out. This will be public, and you guys can always look back at round 1 and round 2 to see much more madness in store. With that out of the way, ladies and gents, we thank you for tuning in. We thank you for listening, and look for our Disney Parks Twitter, as well as our Discord page, which is all over the site, for more news coverage. If you guys want to see some of the DCA development stuff we have going on, head over to Twitter, head over to Discord. The teaser trailer will be also uploaded after this stream, so you guys can just keep watching those. With that out of the way, ladies and gents, we thank you for watching, and have a good night.